Ka Halal Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, peace and blessing to the elect. Man, I just want to get into a lesson dealing with America, man, being that great whore in the scriptures, man, and how everybody, all these other nations, and basically laid down with America and got down with his fornication through his wine, man, through his philosophies, doctrines, Christianity, democracy, and it's caused confusion and conflict in a large number of countries after doing deals and business with America. And even if they're not directly doing business with America, America will set up military coups or like a coup d'etat where they didn't set up their agents in this land to basically start a revolution or a civil war, and they come in and be the hero, man, and say, and take rob that place of its resources and set up their puppet leaders, man, so they can have control over that land. But now everybody is waking up to the truth of this place, man, to the wickedness of America, showing that anytime America comes into play, that nothing but destruction follows, man, chaos and disorder. And this is not that well favored harlot anymore, man. Everybody is getting ready. Even the allies of America are turning against this place, man. I read an article earlier, man, basically dealing with the fact that it's a rise in the concern that America's power and influence in the earth is a major threat to any country that it encounters or deals with, man. And the proof is in the history of America, man. Every place where this place goes, it comes death and destruction, man. Turmoil, disease. But I'm gonna get into some scriptures, man, just to bring home that point, man. Because hey, if you can't tie in what we talking about through the scriptures, then what are you talking about, man? And that's what a main thing. Like just real quick with these other camps, man. They not raising up teachers to go in and teach this word, man, because we all about awakening, doing our part to help wake up the elect, man. But with that being said, man, this is Revelation 17:1. It says, "And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters," man. Talking about America, man, and that many waters represent people, man, of the earth, man, these different nations, man. Letting you know that it's a great judgment coming to this place for all the wickedness that's been committed here, man. Verse 2, it says, "With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication," man. Like I was saying earlier, man. All these other nations have gotten bed with America in some way, form, or fashion, and got rich off of America, man. It says, "And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication," man. America's influence towards democracy and Christianity is a heavy presence in the earth, man. There's over 800, close to 800 military bases present in around about 70 countries, man. America's presence is well known, man, and people hate after America shows up. The people that the great so-called white hero they thought was coming was a complete opposite, man. But it was nothing but a resource robbing missile dropper, man. And all these other nations are getting ready to retaliate, man, because they see they finally seeing through the witchcraft, and really is just the Most High lifting the veil and exposing America for what it is, man. This place didn't trust it, or Esau didn't trust it in its wickedness, man. Now the Most High is letting them be seen, man. Because everybody thought at one point that it was no way that this great power, this great supposedly country, could ever go down, man. But the Most High got a great judgment for the so Salakia for this place. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 47. I'm gonna start at verse 9 because a lot of people think that there's no way that America's ever gonna be taken down, man. That nobody, man, you seeing it's a large number of nations that's already openly speaking against America and speaking of nuclear war, man. And not just small little statements, man, just bold statements about retaliating or attacking America with nuclear missiles, man. Why? Because they tired of the witchcraft of this place, man. They tired of America sticking his nose in everybody's business and acting like the big bad bully, man. Well, now everybody got more the same weapon technology and better than America, man. As far as military power, man, dealing with these nuclear missiles, man. But this is Isaiah 47:9. It says, "But two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, and they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, man, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments, man." And it's time for America, man. This is that virgin that hadn't been popped yet, man. The Most High is about to unleash these other nations, man. They gonna receive their judgment as well, but the main judgment is coming here on Babylon, man. It says, verse 10, it says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me," man. Hey, the pride of this devil is ridiculous, man. So the point that he think he's the most high power, man. That's why he's into all trying to establish himself as a god, man. That's why he want to chip everybody so he can and turn everybody into basically into smart people, so to speak, man. Like the Apostle Hall was saying, man, to where he can manipulate and control your brains, man. And you see that in all his movies. That's what they pushing toward, man. I think recently on 60 Minutes they had a special where they had I think it was an Elamite, whatever nation he was. He had basically a computer system built in and connected to his brain. And any question that was posed to him, the computer would process it and he'd hear it inside his brain, man. So he basically was linked to Google into his brain, man. So that's what this place is moving towards, a freaky android society, man. That's why the Most High got to take this place down, man. And all these other nations see that what America is promoting and pushing, man. And the end result of it, man, which is confusion and chaos, man. But real quick, this is Obadiah verse 3. It say, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" Talking about the so-called white man, man. The elites, that's their mind frame, man. And the Most High is who's going to bring you down through Yahweh Shai, man. He's sending his son back to wreak havoc, man. Back in Isaiah 47:11, it says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know," man. So this place is getting ready to be taken out, man, through the power of Yahweh Shai, man. Because it's done nothing but be a cancer to the earth, man. By pushing all its doctrines and philosophies, which is nothing but wickedness and everything contrary to the scriptures, man. That's why the whole earth is in mourning, man. That's why all these other nations is sick and tired of America, man. They ready to blow this place off the map, man. Every time America touches the shore, your shores, it's pretty much hell gonna break loose, man. Matter of fact, let's flip right to it, man. This is Book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, and I'm just gonna get straight to the point and start at verse 17. It says, "If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance," man. Because this devil, that's why he's a devil, the great deceiver, man. Because he's going to show up like he's all about supporting and helping when he got an ulterior motive in playing, man. Which is to seek out what he's already done it. Because that's why he's showing up. Because there's all type of civil wars and so-called leaders that's committing atrocious acts on the people. And why America is only show up in certain instances, man. Because they have something to gain by coming and taking over that land, man. And imposing its sanctions and power on these countries, man. This is Nahum chapter 3 and start at verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft, man. And that's what America is famous for, man. It's witchcrafts, man. Everything that this devil does is a form of witchcraft to control and take over, man. If it's starting from as small example as Hollywood, man. This technology, man. This forms of entertainment, man. At one point, everybody was looking at America as a place to be, man. Because it was uplifted as this place of independence and freedom. You can come over here and enjoy, live life, start over, man. Now you seeing all these other nations cutting their losses and they getting the hell out of America, man. Because they see that this place is going down. It's verse 5, it says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, man. And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame, man. And that's the times we in now. That show you that we that much closer to Yahweh Shah returning and taking this place down, man. Because all the nations see America for what it is, man. It's not that great place that it was once seen to be, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and it's verse 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk of her wine. What is her wine representative, man? Their philosophies, man. The doctrines of America, man. Through Christianity, women's liberation, democracy. When America show up, all of a sudden your women become whores and porn stars, man. You got McDonald's popping up. You got all these different things that hadn't tainted the land you dwell in until America show up, man. On top of Civil War, all of a sudden you had a leader who's supposed, in your eyes, in that time wasn't a bad leader, man. But now all of a sudden, we got a civil war and a revolution started, and now it's some puppet leader popping up, which is draining the country of its resources and money, man. Look what you got down there in Venezuela, man. You just telling me a country that's rich in resources all of a sudden is going bankrupt to the point of the people starving? No, that's what happens when you deal with this devil, man. It says back in the scriptures that therefore the nations are mad. Why? Because they see the outcome of dealing with this horror, man. Nothing but death, destruction, and hell is gonna follow when the so-called white man shows up, man. Hey, with that, man, I'm gonna say death to America, man, and everybody that love this place, man. Once again, I want to say Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.